Hello, church family. It has been quite some time since I updated everybody as to what I have been doing since getting married and moving to Quebec. Yes, Quebec. It's a close neighbor, but often forgotten in terms of ministry and outreach, as the people of Quebec are in such need of the gospel. And I want to share with you guys our heart for where we are right now, but also why we've committed to serving and evangelizing to the people in Quebec with Youth with a Mission.
Yeah, so those of you who don't know, Youth with a Mission is an international missions organization. And what Sam and I do is we help lead a missions internship. We call it a discipleship training school, where we teach young people to use their creative gifts in music and visual arts to share the gospel.
Okay, so the DTS is broken down into two phases. There's a lecture phase, which is more focused on classroom learning. During this phase, the students are going to be introduced to a variety of different biblical themes, and there's a thematic approach. So one week it might be on biblical covenants, another week it might be on history, another week arts in the kingdom. There's even a week when we read the entire Bible. Yes, in 1 week. This is followed by a 2 to 3 month outreach phase, where the students get to apply what they've learned in a hands-on way. So they'll be led into a variety of different missions organizations, whether it's at food banks, whether it's evangelizing on the side of the road with music or visual arts, and get exposed to as many types of missions as they can to help lead them in their decision to be missionaries afterwards. So we're doing this in Dalton, Quebec. It's about hours out from Montreal in a smaller town, but it gives us the opportunity to branch out into the eastern townships while still having an urban center nearby to evangelize. And this is important because Quebec is considered an unreached people group by most metrics in terms of how familiar they are with the gospel.
What's really cool is our particular YWAM location has a focus on creative arts, the French world, so French-speaking world, being in Quebec, and then also on families and community living, as we're living amongst like 50 or more families and young adults and children running around this place. So it's a very beautiful environment to continue to learn and grow, but then also to share.
God is doing so many incredible things here in Quebec. Over a span of 8 weeks over the summer, we got to see 12 people give their lives to the Lord, and over half of those people get baptized just while we were going from province to province. There is a revival that is transpiring in this province, and that we believe is going to go across the entire nation. And we are so glad to be able to share this and invite you guys to be a part of it.
Thank you guys so much for just giving us this opportunity to share and to just let you know that God is doing so many amazing things here in Quebec, and through people our age, this new generation rising up. And you've invested so much in youth over the years, and I can testify to that. And I just want to ask if you guys want to continue to invest in this generation, and particularly in the mission and ministry that we're taking part of here. A really practical way that you can do that is through finances and prayer. The reason we're able to do what we do here is because we have financial and prayer supporters, family and friends who see the mission and see how God's been working. I want to invite my church family, the people who've invested in me for so many years, into that, because I know that we all have this beautiful heart for missions and this beautiful heart for Canada and how God is moving. So we send out newsletters as often as possible, so you guys are welcome to receive those via email. But we just thank you so much for all that you have done, and then all that God is going to continue to do through you. As a church at BAC in Brampton, in your immediate vicinity, but also as you send people out, as people grow up in the church and leave. I just want you guys to be so encouraged that God is doing amazing things.